Welcome to Crap Shack 8. So, a lot of progress has been made. So the first thing, you cannot hardly see it, but there was no header on top of the door. So I went ahead and put a header, two 2x8s, separated with 1/2 inch OSB, and so it's the same as the 2x8s above the big window. And then I used 2x6s above the little windows. Generally speaking, anything greater than 4 feet in span, you should use a 2x8, and anything greater than 5 feet, you should use a larger than a 2x8. Alright, one of the big projects that I ran into, which I wasn't expecting, was this. So the wall on the right here is the actual main part of the house. And then this wall is the porch of the room, or the wall of the room that we're renovating. So I was jacking it up, and I noticed that this was separated from the house about 1.5 inches. So I went through and I tried to push it back, but I couldn't push it back because there were a bunch of nails in the way. So I went along and cut out the nails. Apologize, it's a little bit dark. Let's see if I can. There we go. So went along and cut out the nails, and as soon as I got done cutting out the nails, this whole side of the house, even though it was jacked up, kind of shot out. So it jumped this way about 4 inches and jumped back about 6 inches. So then I ended up using some straps to strap this lower beam to the beam on the other side so that I could pull it back. And then I put a bottle jack at an angle from this rock up to a 2x4 that I had screwed on here. So I jacked it back towards the house, and then I put this bracket on it, and then I put about a gazillion screws in this 2x4 that's hooked onto the house, and then I put these 2x4 braces to tie in the next stud even better. So that was a project that I wasn't expecting, but that took probably half a day to do. But it looks good now, and it's level, it's strong. Alright, then the next thing, which we were planning on doing, is all this sheeting patching. So all the holes, all the sheeting that had come off, this door that was previously there, all that needed to be repatched with OSB. And so I layered 2 layers of 7/16 OSB to get it out to 7/8, which is about the width of the original wood. And so it lines up pretty good, it's pretty flush. The next project, which is pretty noticeable, is house wrap. So we wrapped the house, and this wrap comes in 3-foot and 10-foot sections. So we got a 10-foot section on, so it's looking pretty good. We cut the door out. And the last project that we've done so far since the last update is the sump pump hose. So originally this sump pump came straight out of the house right here, and it was connected to this pipe, and this pipe basically went into a hole right there underneath the deck, and it made a big mess, and it was just not good for the footings of the deck to have the ground wet there all the time. So we put a 30-foot hose on it, and it comes underneath the porch and out to here, and then there's a little ditch here, and it's run a couple times, and the grade is a lot better here. All the water runs away from the house, and that's it. That's what we've done so far, and we made a lot of progress this weekend, so look forward to the next update.